Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here. We got some initial thoughts, I think. I've been playing a game for the past couple days here. Let me pull this up for you. Valheim. And I've put about 30 hours into the game within probably about 3, maybe 4 days. Needless to say, I really enjoy this game. I bought it on a whim based on a few choice reviews that I saw. Mostly around Gathalion and Carnage. I respect their opinions, and they have been talking about this game nonstop and saying that it's a great game and you should give it a try. So I did something called I know it's the rule 69 Crypto Helix, where this is where we both buy a game, and the person who invokes the rule, if so, for example, I rule 69 Crypto. We both bought Valheim. If he ended up not liking Valheim, then I have to buy back half of the game cost. It's a way for us to kind of both play games with some sort of semblance of like a backdrop or a backup plan. So that's what I did. I invoked our rule, Crypto Helix, and I bought the game, and it's been a great time. Super addicted to it. I wrote down some of my thoughts. The graphics remind me of old school RuneScape, and I really enjoy that. It's something where you don't have to focus so much on the graphic aspect, and you're not. It's a beautiful game, but it's purposely a low quality feel for the game. In the game, there's a skill tree system, and it's simple, effective, and it's not overbearing, in the sense of you have your different traits that you're working on. So run, jump, stealth, swim, wood cutting, the different weapons that you have, and you can level those up, which then make it so it's more efficient, is what I've noticed. It makes it more efficient. So your wood cutting, you use less stamina and it takes less hits. It's really quite nice. Along that, there is a tiering system, so you can work your way through the different ages. So you got your primitive tools, then the bronze, iron, and that's as far as I've gotten. I assume that there's higher levels because there's a lot of the map I have yet to explore. It's complex enough where it keeps you going, simple enough where you don't feel overburdened by it. The map itself and the biome and resource diversity is phenomenal. I made a boat early into this whole experience, and I proceeded to sail for 3 hours around our singular island. And there's still so much more to explore, and it took me 3 hours, and I don't regret it. It was an amazing experience, to say the least. Part of the resource gathering is there's a dungeon crawl aspect, and it keeps you. I would say kind of like a Skyrim dungeon, maybe. I maybe there's probably a better example there. But you have a dungeon crawl aspect to gather resources and then fight monsters, which keeps you entertained with basically a strictly PvE environment. Following up on this dungeon crawling aspect, I've been asked what type of game this feels like, and let me know in the comments below if you agree, disagree, if you have other games that you suggest. I feel like Valheim is a mixture of OSRS, Skyrim, ESO, Rust, New World, and the combat mechanics to a degree of Sekiro. And the combat side is because there's timing and dodging involved. It feels something sort of like that, and it's unforgiving in the sense that you take a lot of damage, especially if you don't have the proper food combination set up to maximize your health. Overall, I think I've had one stability issue. I've not been able to replicate it. The game crashed. No idea why, but I was able to get right back in, jump back onto the server, lost maybe 2-3 minutes. And then there's one issue so far with the UI and design choice. I would prefer if the armor would be in its own inventory, not in your own backpack. Just have it off to the side. It could still be applied to the overall weight, but having it be out of the backpack slot, simply to give you a little bit more room. Like I said, minor, and especially for it being early access. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this game. This is a phenomenal early access game. Probably one of the best that I've played in a while. I know there's a lot of hype around it, but I think it's because people were genuinely blown away with the way that this game came out of kind of nowhere and is as polished as it is for an early access game. And it's the first game that came out of the Iron Gates, I believe is the developer. And it's keeps us coming back for more. We play it on stream. I played it on stream the last 3-4 streams. And I have a dedicated server set up where I've got constantly probably 3 to 7 people jumping in and out on the server, which makes it fun because every single time we log on, there's a different part of the world that's been explored or someone's doing something. I mean, right now we're in the swamps. Before that, we were in the Black Forest, and then before that, we were in the meadows. We're working our way through from bronze up to iron, constantly just learning and exploring and unlocking more craftable materials and things to do. It truly is just super refreshing. I think I said Rust. It gives me that Rust feel where there's constantly something that you can do and unlock and learn and work towards. One of the major aspects of this game that I really, really enjoy, and I think that's probably one of the reasons that it's been so successful off the rip for being 1 week in and having over 1 million copies sold or something like that, is the fact that the building mechanic is simple yet unique and smooth. I have been able to build. I started with a pretty simple house. I then upgraded, and we'll put the video footage of the meadows here, my simple house. This was just me learning how to build. I then moved to the Black Forest and built the Black Forest outpost, where we started incorporating a lot more things, building up, building out, making it circular. And then I moved to the swamp, and now I have a treehouse. The building mechanics are probably one of the best things that I've experienced in a while, and I've played quite a few building games. The ability to use different materials, to actually rotate things, to make unique structures, and the weather aspect of degrading it's just super fluid, really nice. With a couple little bits of tuning, it would be probably one of the better building experiences that I've had in recent years. Like I said, this game is early access, $20 on Steam. Great game if you like this survival, Rust-esque experience, and I would highly recommend it. If you guys like this, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in stream. Peace.